everyone, it's me, Cupie83. I have a review here for you of a brand new Kurhn doll. If you don't know about the Kurhn brand, it's basically the Barbie of China. I've done many videos on this brand. They are on my channel. You can just search them up and you should be able to find them. They make really good high quality dolls and they're on par, if not better, than what Mattel currently puts out. So it's definitely a doll line worth checking out if you're into fashion dolls. But if you recall, about a year and a half ago, I did a review on a 45 centimeter Kurhn doll, and she's like one of the most gorgeous dolls in my collection. Again, check out that review, so if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will link to that one in the description. And since I got that 45 centimeter one, I've been like, just, you know, checking the AliExpress website for the brand pretty consistently, waiting to find some more 45 centimeter dolls, because the Kurhn just as a normal Barbie sized doll is really pretty, but when you like amp it up to 45 centimeters, it's like 10 times prettier. So I've been keeping an eye out, waiting to see if they release a couple more of them. They're not like super duper duper affordable, but they're also not badly priced for what they are. So I was like, even if they make another, I'll add it to my collection. And fast forward to like a month ago, I realized they have not just one, but two more 45 centimeter dolls out. And so this is one of the two dolls that was on the AliExpress website. So this is, actually I should do a quick disclaimer here. This doll is based in like Chinese history and Chinese lore. I do not know basically anything about Chinese history. Also pronunciations of certain things. I couldn't tell you if I'm pronouncing it right at all. So sorry if I mispronounce anything or get the history totally wrong. Because like I said, I did a couple quick Google searches and this is kind of what I came up with. But I don't know if it's right or not. So that's my disclaimer. So this is what arrived at my door. You will see a bunch of fancy text here. Can't tell you what it says, but it is a nice fancy box. So this is going to be the doll of an actual person in Chinese history, I want to say, that existed and is quite popular. Let's see if I can get this to stay there. We're just gonna tilt that there. We're just gonna put that down. But this is her in the box. So this is a figure of young Guifei. I'm not quite sure, but apparently she was she was around during the Tang Dynasty in around like the 1719 ages. And she's known as being one of the four beauties. She was a high-ranking consort in that Tang Dynasty. But let's talk about the doll, because I think that is probably the most important thing here for the video. Isn't she so cute? She's adorable. So when I saw her, I was like, okay, this is totally the one. So this, I have not taken her out of the box, and like I said, I've only really been able to look at her for like all of 2 seconds since she arrived. All right, so I have taken Yang here out of the box. Isn't she so cute? I love it. So she has this really fun outfit. There's actually a couple different ways she can wear it. Here, there's all these different fabrics. They're just so very pretty. There's probably actual technical terms for all of this, but as far as I can tell, as far as I know, I'm just gonna say like, oh, this is really pretty, and this fabric is really pretty. It's all very light. She's just styled so perfectly, and the colors, like I love this little mint green with this like peachy color, and this really bold green here. Guys, it's just so pretty. Under here, you can see her dress. We use similar fabrics and colors, but just a little different. So there's more of the greens, there's the pinks. We have this red detail here, and then there's a fun little bead. This stitching is really done well as well. This outfit is just gorgeous. Similar to the one that I reviewed previously, but also very different. Her face, I love the makeup on her face. It's just so very pretty. Like, it's not like, it's understated, but also very pretty. There's not like a ton of makeup, as you could see here, like her eye details. It's just very delicate. It's very delicate makeup in general. And then there's this fun detail, and I love how they did her lips. It works really well. And then her hair, I know I didn't take the plastic off of that, and she has some earrings here that I need to take the plastic off of too. But her hair is done so well, and what I love about Kurhn dolls just in general is that if you think about, like, if you buy a Barbie and it has a really intricate hairstyle, generally speaking, they've like sprayed it down so it's like hard as a rock. With these, I've never stumbled upon a Kurhn doll that has like hair that's been sprayed. So all of this styling here is held in just because it's well done. So here there is, you'll see the strings here that kind of blend into the hair. It's all proportionate to the size of her head, which is also really great. So like the braids aren't like oversized for her scale, if that makes any sense, that we see a lot of times with like Mattel products. But you'll see here, it's just really pretty. She has this really fun braid, and it's just so well done. I just love it. And then she has all these really fun details here. This is a dragon. I love this. I was gonna say, oh, it looks like a dragon, but it is meant to be a dragon because here's the front of the dragon's head, and these are meant to be scales. And I really do like these flowers in there too. But again, if you look at the styling, none of it is sprayed down. They did it all like by hand, and like so intricate. It's just so well done. She does have some jewelry here. She has her earrings here. This is probably a similar earring there. She is articulated, so you can move her head. Her shoulder, her elbow, her wrist will move. She also has a hip joint and a knee joint and a wrist, an ankle joint as well. The one thing that I'm surprised at is she doesn't have a stand, whereas my first one did come with a stand. And this one does not seem to. And I looked in the box, and there's really no mistaking it. Like, unless there's supposed to be one and it just wasn't in the box, there's no stand. Which is kind of a shame because, like, her dress is so long, right? And she needs a stand. And she is kind of, not flopsy, but she's probably not going to stand very well on her own. So I'm going to have to prop her up against something, or buy a Barbie stand, or get a stand that will take this doll and like kind of hold her up. But I don't think a Barbie stand would work. I think she's too tall. But if she's trying to like buckle at the knees a little bit when she stands, which is why I would have liked if they had just put one in the box. So while I love these historical dolls, and I think they have a beauty that is unseen on doll shelves here in the States at the moment, I would love, love, love if the company would do a modern Kurhn doll in this size. I think a 45 centimeter modern girl would be so fun. I particularly would want one because we always go to shows, and like sometimes we can bring our dolls with us, like Puddle, for example, where people bring some fun dolls to put at their table, and like, you know, it's interesting to see what people bring. I would love to bring a modern size Kurhn, 45 centimeters, that I could just use as a doll, that kind of like, you know, a BJD, where you buy outfits for it, you buy fun accessories for it, that sort of thing. So hopefully one day the company will make just a modern day girl in this size, because I would love to use it and like just buy her a fun wardrobe, and you know, be able to take her around places and restyle her if I wanted. Because these dolls, because they're historical dolls and they have all these intricate styles and such, it makes it harder to be like, I'm gonna restyle you, or find you some cute little outfit. So maybe one day we'll get a modern girl, and if they do come out with one, you bet you're gonna see it on this channel. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed seeing this 45 centimeter Kurhn doll. If you're interested in adding one to your collection, you can check the AliExpress store. Sometimes they'll sell out of these big girls and it'll take a while for them to get a restock in. The one that I reviewed earlier, for example, she was out of stock for a whole long time and then she was back in stock, which was a surprise to me. So they do come back in stock when they are out of stock. As far as I know, she's not limited. But again, you can't really read a lot of this, so I'm just kind of guessing. She is really pretty though, so if you're a collector of historical dolls like this, Kurhn dolls, 45 centimeter dolls, definitely check her out. Let me know what you think of her in the comments, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.